How was the concept of slope developed in algebra? Imagine trying to describe how steep a hill is or how quickly a car speeds up on a road. Long ago, mathematicians wanted a way to measure how one thing changes compared to another. That's how the idea of slope started. It all began with the study of lines in geometry. People wanted to find a simple way to say how much a line rises or falls as it moves across a graph. They came up with a ratio called rise over run. This ratio compares the vertical change, or how much the line goes up or down, to the horizontal change, or how far it moves side to side. In the mid-1800s, mathematicians started using the letter M to stand for slope. One of the first known uses of this notation was in an 1840 for British math book by Matthew O'Brien. Later, George Salmon made the equation y equals m times x plus b popular. In this formula, y is the output, x is the input, b is where the line crosses the y-axis, and m tells us how steep the line is. Different countries used slightly different symbols, but the main idea stayed the same. Slope shows the direction and steepness of a line. From a geometric point of view, slope is connected to the idea of how fast something changes. As algebra developed, people realized that slope isn't just about lines on a graph. It also describes how one quantity changes in relation to another. This is especially useful in understanding linear functions, where the slope tells us how much the output increases or decreases when the input goes up by 1. Today, calculating slope is straightforward. You take 2 points on a line, find their y-values, subtract the smaller y-value from the larger one, and do the same for the x-values. Then, divide the change in y by the change in x. This simple ratio makes it easy to find the slope from a graph or from coordinate pairs. It's also useful in real life, like figuring out speed by dividing distance by time or understanding growth rates in business or science. In more advanced math, slope becomes the derivative in calculus, which measures the exact rate of change at a specific point. But in basic algebra, it's just a handy way to describe how two things are related and how one changes when the other changes. So, the idea of slope grew from the need to describe lines in geometry and became a key part of algebra. Its notation and definition were made clear in the 1800s, and today it helps us understand all sorts of relationships and patterns in math and real life.